before Pikes Peak was canceled. I don't know if it's canceled forever, but to be honest, the race ain't the same since it's all paved. But looking at, I mean, this is, look out. This road is one of the most brilliant freaking roads I've ever seen in my entire life. It's one of my favorites in all of Colorado. I wanted to have a series building up to Pikes Peak where we would race on Highway 34, Highway 36, Lookout, and then Pikes Peak, because those are the most brilliant roads. And oh man, yeah, one can dream. I gotta enjoy a 9/11 for a little bit, about a month. Seemed like everywhere I went there was a cop waiting for me. I still swear that car was either reporting me or somebody else was. But you know, I drove that car. I didn't baby it. And I got to drive it up and down Lookout a few times. Gave me a whole new appreciation for lightweight and torque. One-hand driving. Cyclists, they hog this road now. And they tell you, share the road. Well, it goes for the cyclists too, guys. You gotta share this with us, for people like me who understands. You know, I take that little bit extra. It's the analog. It's the weight shifting and setting up your apexes, understanding the camber. And I got a car. If only. It's not just the road, too, because I have exceptional peripheral vision, and I can see all that, feel it. It's just this entire experience for a driver. All these older roads, because these are still the original sort of hand carved camber and everything. A lot of the roads now are all flat. I don't know, road engineers, whatever you call the guys ruining all the roads. For this, my favorite. Hey, we got, see, that just adds to it too. Look at the parachuters. Just that extra little bit of thrill involved. You know, they're doing their thing, they're having fun. I'm genuinely enjoying the capabilities of my brain as well. Just look at this. This right here, I love this little pitch change right here. Keeping it flat, pull it back in. Just beautiful. when they repave this, they'll ruin all that. They'll make everything flat. There won't be any of that unique camber. It really just gives that little bit of seasoning, you know. It's just I love this road. I've driven this thing hundreds of times. And yes, I passed somebody, get the fuck over it. Colorado law yield to quicker drivers, and they don't do that here. A lot of the out-of-state people don't get the difference between tolerating somebody like me and just letting somebody like me just fucking drive. That's all I want to do. See that pitch and that camber there, that's just so cool. Like for a turn that ain't blind. Love that too. Those double apexes, where you can bring them back out, curve it right back in. So this is what living in Colorado is about. It ain't about the fucking money. It ain't about the beautiful people. It's about the atmosphere, the roads, the art, just this little bit that makes life a little bit more okay. Some people get certain things. They get the trails, or they get the hiking, or they like the mountains, they like the views, or they like the people, because the people tend to not gossip here. We don't gossip. We don't believe in defamation. We don't use that to manipulate one another. But so you'll see the biggest tragedy, and I get it, because this is a neighborhood. What really ruined it is all the dumbass kids that don't know how to drive. Come hauling through here, and they're loud fucking monstrosities. They put in speed bumps. The last bit, the funnest part. That's not the funnest, but it's still, this is the icing on the cake. You can end with a little bit more rule breaking in a neighborhood, and I'm safe. Honestly, all the years I've been driving here, I've never seen anybody come out of these roads. I've never encountered anybody turning into them, except once. There was a Jeep that pulled up in a hill over there. That's how rare it is. In like 8 years, I don't think I've never like really encountered anybody that necessitates these fucking speed bumps. And they're badly designed too. The angle of them is abrupt, so you just you hit that shit, messes with your suspension. And this road, look at this. This is so much fun, man. Oh god. So I say it's that extra little bit is that ending, and then you take your breath. You think about the drive you just had and how good it was. And that's living as a driver. I mean, that's what it's about. It's not just the adrenaline. Sure, that's addicting, but it doesn't affect me anymore. It's just Why do you want to get rid of this with automated vehicles? You want to get rid of that? I'm a criminal now? Like because I went around a slower car too? Just because there's yellow lines in the fucking road. Just because of that. I'm the problem. You want automated vehicles to take this away. All of that. Ask you, I mean, what do we have left? What is really worthy of this experience then? Really mastered left hand shifting when I cut my hand, and I couldn't use it for about a year. Alright, let's see who can handle a roundabout. See if we can get through this without any issues. It's like, might actually, for once. Who knew? I think that's a good place to end it. Yeah, that is definitely my second favorite road. My all-time favorite is Glenwood Canyon. Third favorite, 34. And 36, those tied. Anyway.